The 9/11 anniversary just 5 days away and the escalating rhetoric surrounding it. In Florida, a pastor is calling on people to burn the Quran on this anniversary. It is triggering protests across the Muslim world, and tonight an American general is warning that the pastor's words could put our troops in harm's way. Martha Raddatz is in Kabul, Afghanistan, where those protests broke out.
The crowd in downtown Kabul reached nearly 500 today, with protesters chanting, "Long live the Quran." An effigy of Pastor Terry Jones from the tiny Florida church was lit on fire. The protesters well aware of the pastor's inflammatory comments.
Islam is an evil religion.
But anger has spread far beyond Pastor Jones, with chants of "Death to America" echoing through the crowd. Minutes later, rocks were hurled at a passing U.S. military convoy. The U.S. commander in Afghanistan, General David Petraeus, is outraged by the threat to burn the Quran, saying in a statement tonight that it could endanger troops and it could endanger the overall effort here. We spoke tonight in Kabul with the former Vice Chief of Staff of the Army, General Jack Keane.
It is outrageous and it is insulting to Muslims, but it's also insulting to our soldiers in terms of what they stand for and what their commitment is to this country and to the Muslims in this country.
Late today, Pastor Terry Jones vowed he would go ahead with the Quran burning.
What we are doing is long overdue. We are revealing, again, the violence of Islam that is much, much deeper than we would like to admit.
Jones has gotten more than 8,000 followers on Facebook, but a page condemning him has 20 times that number. That has not calmed the protesters here in Kabul, and there are fears that a protest planned for tomorrow could be even larger.
I spoke with Lieutenant General William Caldwell, commander of the NATO training mission in Afghanistan.
We're over here to defend the rights of American citizens, and we're not debating the First Amendment rights that people have. But what I will tell you is that their very actions will in fact jeopardize the safety of the young men and women who are serving in uniform over here, and also undermine the very mission that we're trying to accomplish. I would hope they would understand that there are second and third order effects that will occur that will affect that young man and woman who's out there on point for America, serving their nation today because of their actions back in the United States.
So if in other words, this is causing already a big stir in Afghanistan, is that what I'm hearing? Even the notion that someone is going to go burn the Quran on the anniversary of 9/11, this is already causing a lot of consternation there?
It is amongst the Afghan people, that's correct. You know, it's their holy book, and so when somebody says that they're going to destroy that and cause a desecration to something that's very sacred to them, it's already stirred up a lot of discussion and concern amongst the people. And again, we very much feel that this can jeopardize the safety of our men and women that are serving over here in the country.
General that the move will drum up anger against U.S. troops and endanger their lives in Afghanistan. He also says the plan will be used by the Taliban to boost their image. There have been daily demonstrations against the church's plan in Afghanistan since Friday. The Florida-based congregation says it will burn copies of the Holy Quran on church grounds to mark the 9th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. The pastor of the church, Terry Jones, distributed T-shirts bearing anti-Islamic slogans last year.
Iran's ambassador to Baghdad has visited Iraq